Hello, guys. Welcome to Daily Current Affairs series. Today we will discuss 8th and as well as ninth, that is today, current affairs of February. Welcome to our channel, Gear Up for Group 1 exam. Before going to our current affairs, I want to share one small story with you. That is, once a student went to a saint. Then there, that student asked, Saint, I am preparing for so many exams. I did so much hard work, but I am unable to clear. Then he said, Don't give up, never ever give up. Hard work never fails. Like that, he given suggestions. Then he went. Here, from this small story, you have to take the moral of the story is even though we are preparing for so many years or so much time, we are unable to we are unable to not clearing or we are not unable to clear. That doesn't mean we are not practicing or we are not studying. Here sometimes great works take some more time. Just you have patience, then definitely one one day we will get the success. On that day we will taste the success. That's why be constant and be prepared for our competitive exams. Never ever give up. Let's get into our current affairs. The first one, United Nations Human Rights Council. Here, previous there is a UNCHR, that is United Nations Commission for Human Rights. Now it is changed to United Nations Human Rights Council. Now it is changed to United Nations Human Rights Council. Here, the United States announced plans to re engage with the much maligned UN Human Rights Council that former President Donald Trump withdrew from almost 3 years ago. Now this we know that Joe Biden assumes the office. Now he want to re-engage with this United Human Rights Council. Last week we have seen that there is also again signing the Paris Climate Agreement. Now he is also taking the good move about Human Rights Council. Here, Human Rights Council is a intergovernmental body within the United Nations system. It is a intergovernmental body. Here, it is headquartered at Geneva. Here, it will investigate allegations of breaches of human rights in UN member states. It will investigate the allegations of any human rights violations is there. Then it will investigate into the breaches of human rights in that UN member states. That is about UNHRC, United Nations Human Rights Council. Next one, World Sustainable Development Summit 2021. This started from February 10 to 12, that is tomorrow onwards. 10, 11, 12, 3 days summit. Now our Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji will inaugurate this World Sustainable Development Summit 2021 in New Delhi, India. It is the 20th edition of the TERI, that is the Energy and Resource Institute. The Energy and Resource Institute, that is flagship event. Here, the summit will bring together a wide number of governments, business leaders, academicians, climate scientists, youth, and the civil society in the fight against climate change. Here, we have to take or we have to make one view of any article. Suppose whether it is a good or bad, first of all we have to make our opinion. Then only we will write a good essay ratings. That's why That's why make a your own opinion. In my point of view or in my opinion is, suppose development is required, here development is required, at the same time that development is not harmful to or detrimental to environment. Like that we have to develop our country or any projects, then only we will sustain with this type of development, and as well as we will cope up with the environment also. That's why this world sustainable development summit 2021 is very important. Here if you see, the theme of this year's summit is redefining our common future, safe and secure environment for all. It is very very important. Safe and secure environment for all. Next one, glacier lake outburst floods. We have seen there is a outburst in the Uttarakhand. Here it is a type of floods or outburst. Here when glacier melts, the water in glacier lakes accumulates behind loose natural glacial moraine dams made of ice, sand, pebbles and ice residue. Here it is a type of, it refers to the flooding that occurs when the water dammed by a glacier or a moraine is released suddenly. That is GLOF, glacial lake outburst floods. Here National Disaster Management Authority has recommended use of synthetic aperture radar. Synthetic aperture radar, very very important. It is a imagery to automatically detect the changes in water bodies, including new lake formations during the months. That's why this is synthetic aperture radar is very important. Next one, Startup India Seed Fund. Here it will be implemented with the effect from 1st April 2021. It is a 4 years tenure from 2021 to 2025. It is more about the startup scheme to boost the startups. The scheme aims to provide financial assistance to startups for proof of concept, prototype development, product trials, market entry, and commercialization. Here, total corpus of 945 crore corpus will be divided over the next 4 years for providing seed funding to eligible startups through the eligible incubators across India. Here, the scheme is expected to support almost 3,600 startups. Next one, Pradhana Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana, that is PMFB5. Here, to boost the safety of farmers' crops and ensure maximum benefit of crop insurance reaches to farmers, the Government of India has allocated 16,000 crores for Pradhana Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana for the fiscal year 2021 and 22. Here if you see the before, there is a cap on premium rate resulting in low claims. Here now there is a change, that is cap removed. Now farmers will get claims against full sum insured without any reduction. That is about before and new modifications of Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana. With this, we can conclude our video. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Gear up for Group 1 exam. This is Sunny Sandeep signing out. Take care and bye bye.